A little sugar and spice from our friends at ESPN E60. 13-year-old Chelsea Baker may be the only girl on her little league team right outside of Tampa, Florida, but she is their best player. Some argue one of the best players in the country. Sharon Alfonsi has a look at the right-hander, proving that baseball diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Being the only girl on her team isn't what sets Chelsea Baker apart.
Hey, Chelsea, just tell him you like him. You ain't got to beat him up.
At age 13, Chelsea is one of the best Little League pitchers in the country.
My fastball is around 65 miles per hour. Well, she's too hard to hit.
Chelsea has something very few pitchers in Little League or the major leagues have. She's got a knuckleball. By definition, the knuckleball is unpredictable. It can corkscrew mid-flight, hard to throw, even harder to hit.
She got me on the two fastballs, and then I didn't know she had a knuckle curve, and then the knuckle came in, and it was just so dirty.
She learned that knuckleball from former Major League pitcher Joe Niekro. She's now so good at it, she sometimes leaves her opponents in tears.
What'd you do to that last batter? I saw him crying.
I struck him out.
A lot of boys have suffered the same fate.
And is it any different than a boy striking you out?
Some people might tease me, but I'm gonna deal with it.
Some of the challenges playing with all boys is getting all the negative comments that people say. Most of the negative comments come from the parents. You ain't ever going to be able to stay with the boys. You should switch to softball and stuff like that.
She just loves the game. She tried softball, she doesn't like it, so baseball's her deal.
When people say negative things about me, it just makes me want to try harder.
Chelsea hasn't lost a single sanctioned Little League game in 4 years, and she's pitched 2 perfect games. Chelsea's mother dreamed of her daughter winning pageants, not games.
I just knew one day I was going to have a little girl and I was going to dress her up and fix her hair.
But Chelsea didn't want to wear diamonds.
Go, Chelsea!
She wanted to rule them.
A lot of kids, when they see a girl on the mound, they always say, "Oh, look, it's a girl," and they try so hard that they miss the ball every time.
If there is some sort of glass ceiling for a girl playing a traditionally boys' sport, Chelsea has the attitude and the arm to shatter it.
I think I'm breaking barriers. I'm doing a new thing that not many people have done. I really want to prove people wrong because it will probably change the world.
You go, Chelsea. Learn from one of the best knuckleballers, Phil Niekro, like that. But how about that little boy? I'll deal with it.
No big deal. I mean, it's really, she said the parents have more of a trouble with it. I love that sign. This is not for girls. Well, of course it's not for girls. She's beating you.
Exactly. She also managed, though, 2 perfect games, one in an all-star game, one each year in the last 2 years, and she's clearly a talent.
And there's no reason to be mean to anybody about this. When she's that good, it's going to make everybody play harder. These kids are going to have to learn to hit better than ever to beat her. So you just encourage them to be superlative. If she's that fantastic, don't drag people down. Don't do that.
I wonder how much longer she can keep it going. Think she could play in high school?
I think she could play in high school. They say girls can compete on the same level until about puberty. And then it becomes a little more difficult physically to be able to compete.
And then the muscles come out.
Yeah.
Just so unfair.
I'm not counting out Chelsea. I'm not counting her out.
Nor should you.
No, and you can see ESPN's E60 Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern and get Chelsea's entire story on ESPN.com.
Is that called a wind-up, Robin?
Yeah.
You're embarrassing yourself now, Sam.